What up, y'all? It's your boy RottenRoseQ, and we back with another one. Let's go ahead and see what the hell going on. Let's see what we reacting to.
When Black women look at me and tell me that they're a feminist, I cry inside. Stay with me. The first wave of the women's suffrage / feminist movement really started in 1848 to like 1920. 1920, white women got the right to vote. It took them 45 years to realize that Black women are women too. We got the right to vote in 1965. 1965. Okay. White women never saw us as women. They didn't classify us as a woman because of racism. And a lot of times they were fighting for the right to vote so that they could go and get a job while us, Black women, were staying at their houses playing maids. And that's all they saw for us. We played the maids. They never cared about us. And historically, the way that they actually vote, it shows. 2024 alone should let you realize that the feminism movement is fake and it's for them. It's not for us. We saw what it looked like for Black women to come together and actually agree on something that would benefit us and how we showed up in numbers. And you know who did not show up for us? White women.
I think that's a very huge point, man. Those that actually did the research, and I would love to kind of create a video about this and breaking this down. The feminist movement never had Black women in mind, and especially the positive energy. Or I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. I want to say that better. Black women's betterment was not the forefront of the thought process of the people that created the feminist movement. And we can go ahead and create a video to go ahead and break that down. And I think we will soon, but let's keep going.
Elizabeth Stanton, Susan B. Anthony always actively sidelined Black women's rights. They actively argued the fact that white women's voting rights should take precedence over Black men. And by the way, this is really what, started the women's suffrage movement in America, because Black men were about to get the right to vote. Okay. And if you're a Black woman, look up womanism, look up Pan-Africanism. Educate yourself before you hop on this feminism movement. It's not for us, babes. Feminism does not actually benefit us. Yes, the law and the policies actually had to include us like 45 years later because, but it was never formed with us in mind. It was solely for white women only. And I just wanted to remind you guys that, okay? I love you.
No lies told. No lies told there.
I wanted to hop on here and clear up a few things because I don't ever want it to be misconstrued as if I'm complaining about being a Black woman. I love being a Black woman. Many are called, few are chosen, heavy is the crown, and I firmly believe that it is a privilege and honor and a blessing. However, I do not want to skim over the fact that to be a Black woman is to constantly gaslight yourself. Constantly, I'm thinking, are my expectations too high? Is there another way that I can look at this? Is it just me? Are they being disrespectful, or am I taking this the wrong way? Am I being bougie? Am I being a diva? Am I going to be perceived as being angry? The list goes on and on and on. The internal dialogue is exhausting, and it has to stop. The fact that I was a Cadillac owner for 3 years with this vehicle and have endured subpar treatment, that's a reflection of me. That's on me. Yesterday's price is not today's price. I am not going to fight with people to get what I deserve. I'm going to go where that value is given. The more mature I become, the more confident I am in demanding full price. No discounts. There was for everybody in my life. Everybody that I encounter needs to pay full price. And if not, I need to go where that value is given. I am tired of fighting for it every single day. All my life I've had to fight. I'm done. I'm waving the white flag. Y'all have a great day.
I tried to follow, but just to kind of get a better understanding of what I believe she's saying, she's tired of what she's been given, and she wants to go after something else. Which, when I hear women say that part, I have no disagreement with. I believe where my disagreement comes is when women speak along the lines of the price. or even just the logic of that you're going to treat the men of the future worse than you treated the men of the past and expect the better results from men is not really going to work like that, though. You know, so I would hope that somebody does allow this woman to know that you need to be willing to allow whatever someone's did to you in the past to roll off your shoulders. This is why people who seek that healing after a relationship, because you cannot bring that into the next relationship. You would want the next person that you're with to be so much better than the people that you were with that you're not with anymore. So with that said, you would want to give them brand new, clean slate energy, not energy that's already tainted because of the messed up people that came before them. But just my thoughts.
If you consider yourself to be a black feminist, you need to know a little more about this woman over here on the left, Miss Gloria Steinem. I did do a video on Miss Gloria a few years ago, but I think I'm going to reiterate it again today, seeing as the number of black feminists possibly doubled or even tripled, and repetition deepens the impression. The title of this article did get cut off on the screen, but it is called Black Feminism, the CIA, and Gloria Steinem. What follows is a fact sheet about Gloria Steinem's operations against the various social and political movements in America, particularly her role in creating a hateful and virulent strain of black feminism that attacks black men while partnering with the white establishment. Let's read a little more. Gloria first came across the radar of black men in 1978 when Steinem put a book called Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman on the cover of Miss Magazine, the magazine which she controlled. The book was written by black feminist and activist Michelle Wallace, who literally came out of nowhere. In the book, Wallace called abolitionists like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth ugly and stupid for supporting black men. She called black revolutionaries chauvinist macho pigs and advised black women to go it alone. But pay attention to this part. Gloria Steinem said that Wallace's book would define the future of black relationships, and she pushed hard to make sure that the book received massive publicity. And don't we see this happening today? You might not be calling Sojourner Truth or Harriet Tubman ugly and stupid, but you sure are calling your fellow black sister a pick-me or desperate or thirsty when she stands up for black men. Y'all shame, y'all deflect, y'all project guilt on those who want to stand up for our men. You're literally doing what she intended from the beginning. Let a woman today stand up for black men and all of a sudden...
I actually agree to. I believe that we do a lot of attacking each other because it's simple and easy to do. We don't really do a lot of sitting down and really trying to recognize how did this start in the first place. If we do take some time out to figure out how this shit started in the first place, we will recognize, man, the enemy ain't that close to us. Not to say it like that, because, you know, I'm not here to turn the gender war into a race war or anything, but knowledge is power, man, and understanding means everything. So she's on to something.
I am an active participant in Black hyperfemininity. What is that? Well, today I was scrolling down my timeline and I saw a video about Black hyperfemininity and how it is used for protection of oneself and protection of others. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I know it has something to do with me, and I went down the rabbit hole. If you have seen my content, I am a culinary creator and my food is meticulous. But you know what is also meticulous? My appearance. I have always told myself I am going to show up polished. I will never be on camera in a bonnet. That being said, I don't mind if you are. I'm just not participating. Respectability politics? Perhaps, but it's deeper. Not too long ago, I made a video of women that I admired in film and television when I was growing up. I thought about that video. All of those women, hyper feminine. As I go further into the Black hyperfemininity rabbit hole, I see a video discussing Black hyperfemininity used as a weapon. Who is our example? Dion from Clueless. I love Dion. That's when Stacey Dash was Stacey Dash. But why? Black hyperfemininity is subversive. Black women are already viewed as stronger than our non-Black counterparts. People in the medical field don't believe that we feel pain like our non-Black counterparts. Don't forget, after childbirth, Serena Williams had to advocate for herself to get the care that she needed. The nurse didn't believe her. RFK.
Yo, this is so real. This is so real. I believe the reason why it is important for our women to be the most beautiful versions of themselves is because so many people already recognize you guys to be much better than anybody else. And with that said, they begin to get this misconception that you guys don't need any help. You guys don't want the love that you deserve and require. You guys don't need, like they try to paint this narrative that a woman doesn't need, our women in particular don't need things that other women need, and I disagree, man. I believe that our women deserve the most respect, the most love, the most honor, to the point that she's making women of that time were just regal, elegant, stunning. It was different back then, and I believe that nobody could do it the way our women do it, even to this day. So I believe she's saying something that's real, man. How you present yourself, that's even for us as men, how we present ourselves does matter. If all we care to dress like is just streetwear attire, we will always be looked at as if we're street thugs. Not to say it in a way as if it's okay, but I'm saying it in a way that we know is true. You know, so with that said, she's on to something. Women do have a sense of responsibility to themselves to always be elegant and always be the most beautiful and stunning version of yourself. Not for men, not for anybody else, for you.
Junior just said Black people should receive a different vaccine schedule because our immune systems are better. We're like superheroes. But you know what people don't do for superheroes? Protect them, because you can protect yourself. And with Black hyperfemininity, when you see someone as feminine, soft, pretty, in need of protection, you are less likely to dehumanize them. I have been asked, why do I get dolled up to be on camera? It might be one of my downfalls because it makes me less relatable. And I never gave it much thought. I was raised to appear a certain way. And now I know what that is. And I know what that means. For someone who complained about discourse, I sure am doing a lot of discourse. I am an active participant in Black hyperfemininity.
This was amazing. I think this is a beautiful way to end out this segment here. But yo, I'll see you guys soon. If y'all like what y'all did see, make sure that y'all go ahead and check out some other beautiful content that we got here. And y'all have a beautiful goddamn day.